Hi Taurus, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are doing well. This reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus sign. We will take a look at the cards. We'll get a sense of the awareness for the week, guidance, and possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. Okay, Taurus, you are so ready. You don't think you are, but you are so ready. More ready than you've ever been. And that's important. That's critical. Because massive life changes are coming. Not small adjustments, not incremental shifts, massive changes. The kind that transform everything. The kind that require every ounce of preparation you've done. The kind that demand you be ready. And you are, even though you don't feel like it, even though you're scared, even though part of you wants to run, you are ready. And these massive life changes, they're about to happen. Let me tell you what massive life changes means, because you need to understand the scale. This isn't one thing improving. This is your entire life restructuring. This is multiple areas transforming simultaneously. This is your reality shifting so dramatically that 6 months from now, you won't recognize your life in the best way. Where you live might change. Who you're with might change. What you do for work might change. Who's in your circle might change. How you spend your days might change. What you believe about yourself might change. What you think is possible might change. Everything might change. And it's not going to be gradual. It's going to be sudden. It's going to be intense. It's going to be overwhelming at times. It's going to require everything you've got. And you are ready for it. Here's why you're ready. Even though you don't feel it. Because you've been in preparation for years, probably, maybe your whole life, everything you've been through, every hardship, every heartbreak, every loss, every disappointment, every struggle, every moment you barely survived. All of it was preparation. All of it was building your capacity. All of it was developing the strength you're going to need. You've been in the wilderness. You've been refined by fire. You've been stripped down and rebuilt. You've learned lessons you couldn't learn any other way. You've developed resilience. You've built character. You've discovered what you're made of. And now all of that preparation, it's about to pay off. Because massive life changes require massive capacity. They require someone who can handle intensity, someone who doesn't crumble under pressure, someone who can navigate chaos, someone who can hold multiple big things at once, someone who's been tested and proven. That's you. You are that person, whether you feel like it or not. You're also ready because you've clarified through all the struggle, through all the waiting. You've gotten clear about what you want, what you don't want, what matters to you, what doesn't matter anymore, who you are, who you're not, what you're willing to accept, what you refuse to tolerate. That clarity is essential because when massive changes come, you need to know yourself. You need to know what you stand for. You need to know what choices align with your truth. And, maybe you second guess yourself. Maybe you doubt sometimes. But deep down, you know what's right for you. You know what you want. You know who you are. And that knowing will guide you through the changes. You're ready because you've released. You've let go of things that were weighing you down, people who weren't right, situations that weren't serving you, beliefs that were limiting you, patterns that were keeping you stuck. Maybe not completely, maybe not perfectly, but enough. Enough that you're traveling lighter, enough that you have space, enough that you can receive new things. Because you can't step into massive new life while still clinging to old life. You can't receive the new while gripping the old. And you've done the releasing. You've made space. You've cleared room for what's coming. Now let me tell you what these massive changes are, because you need to recognize them when they start. For some of you, your location is changing. You're moving, not just thinking about it, actually moving to a different city or state or country, somewhere you've wanted to be, somewhere that calls you, somewhere that aligns with who you're becoming. And the move is happening fast, faster than you expected. An opportunity appears that makes it possible. A job offer, a relationship, a door opening, something that creates the perfect reason to go. And you have to decide quickly. You have to pack up your life quickly. You have to leap quickly. And it's terrifying. But you're ready. You've been preparing for this without knowing it. And when you land in the new place, everything opens up. Everything that was blocked becomes available. Everything that was stuck starts flowing because you're finally in the right environment. For others, your relationship status is changing. Massively changing. If you're single, you're not going to be for long. The person is appearing the actual right person. And within weeks or months, you're in something serious, something committed, something that moves toward marriage or partnership. Your entire life restructures around this relationship. Where you live might change. How you spend your time changes. Who you spend time with changes. Your priorities shift. Your life integrates with theirs, and it's beautiful. But it's also massive change, massive adjustment, and you're ready for it. If you're already in a relationship, it's either leveling up dramatically, moving to marriage, or deeper commitment, or new chapter, or it's ending because it's not sustainable as is, and you know which one it is. You know in your gut, and either way, massive change. Either way, complete restructuring of your life, and you're ready. For some, your career is transforming completely. You're leaving your job, or your job is leaving you, or you're starting your own thing, or you're pivoting to something completely different. And it's not a small shift. It's total transformation. What you do every day changes. How you make money changes. Your professional identity changes. Your income might drop initially before it rises. Your schedule changes. Your purpose clarifies, and it's scary because you're leaving security. You're leaving the known. You're stepping into uncertainty. But you're ready. You've built the skills. You've developed the vision. You've prepared without realizing it. And when you make the leap, everything aligns. Not immediately, maybe, but it aligns, and you end up doing work that actually fulfills you. For some, your social circle is completely changing. People are leaving, people you've known for years, friendships ending or fading, relationships that don't match who you're becoming, and it hurts. It's lonely, but it's necessary because you're outgrowing. And as the old circle dissolves, a new one forms. New people appear. People who match your energy. People who get you. People who celebrate your growth. People who are on your level. And your social life transforms completely. Who you spend time with changes. What you do together changes. What you talk about changes. And you're ready for this. Even though losing people hurts, you're ready to make space for the right people. For some, your health is transforming. You're finally getting serious about it. Making changes you've been avoiding. Ending habits that were destroying you. Starting practices that heal you. Getting help you've needed. Taking your well-being seriously. And your body responds. Energy returns. Weight changes. Symptoms reduce. Mental clarity improves. Mood stabilizes. And as your health improves, everything else shifts. Because when you feel good physically, you show up differently. You have capacity for more. You can handle the other changes. And you're ready for this. Hash is greater than, ready to prioritize yourself, ready to do what it takes. For most of you, it's multiple things changing at once, not just one area, several areas simultaneously. Moving to a new place and starting a new relationship and changing careers, all within the same 6 months. Creating this total life transformation, creating this sense that you've entered a different timeline, that you're living a completely different life, and it's overwhelming. But you're ready. You can handle it. You're built for this level of change. Here's what you need to do as these changes start. First, trust yourself. When decisions come, when choices need to be made, trust your gut, trust your knowing. Trust that you're ready even when you feel scared. Don't second guess yourself into paralysis. Don't let fear override your intuition. You know what's right. Trust that knowing. Second, move with the changes instead of resisting them. Don't try to control every detail. Don't try to make it perfect. Don't try to avoid all discomfort. Let the changes happen. Let yourself be uncomfortable. Let yourself not know exactly how it'll turn out. Surrender to the process. Flow with it. Trust that it's leading somewhere good. Third, lean on people. Don't try to handle massive life changes alone. Ask for help. Ask for support. Let people show up for you. Talk about what you're going through. Let people witness your process. Don't isolate. Don't try to be strong all the time. Let yourself be held through the transformation. Fourth, take care of yourself. Massive change is exhausting. Physically, emotionally, mentally. So rest when you need to rest. Eat well. Move your body. Do things that ground you. Don't neglect basic self-care. Don't burn yourself out. Pace yourself. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Fifth, Remember why you're doing this. When it gets hard, when you want to quit, when you're overwhelmed, remember what you're moving toward. Remember the life you're creating. Remember the version of yourself you're becoming. Remember that this temporary discomfort, it's worth it. It's leading somewhere beautiful. Massive life changes are coming, not small adjustments. Total transformation, multiple areas shifting at once. Your entire life restructuring. And you are so ready, even though you don't feel like it, even though you're scared, even though part of you wants to stay where it's comfortable. You are ready. You've been prepared. You've been refined. You've been strengthened. You've been cleared. You've been made ready for this exact moment, for this exact level of change. So when it comes, when the changes start, don't run. Don't resist. Don't talk yourself out of it. Meet it. Embrace it. Trust yourself through it, because you can handle this. You're built for this. You're ready for this. Massive life changes coming soon. And you are so ready, actually ready. Let the transformation begin.